Welcome back. We're going to look at a few supplementary rhythms on the Kanjira. We've been looking at some grooves already, but there are a few other little bits that I'd like to cover. So let's start out by looking at employing some drum rudiments on the Kanjira. Now, this is definitely not a traditional approach, but it's something that I've found really useful with students, and also has worked as really good warm-ups for me when I've been preparing for gigs and maybe been on holiday and come back and want to get back in shape again rhythmically. So the first thing is the basic paradiddle. So you're going to play all the open notes as right, and the closed notes will be left. So basically the first finger becomes right, and the 3 becomes the left, and it's it can be a pretty cool exercise. We'll do it slowly first of all. 3, 4, and. So that's just straight. We're not doing any accents, we're not doing anything. It's just all, kind of equal volume for the right and the left, or the 1 and the 3. But you can start to get some more kind of graceful things in if you start to, play in and out of the drum. So you're not playing all of the open tones with the right hand. For example. Then we could look at the displaced paradiddle. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. All the rights still equaling the open tone, and all the lefts equaling the closed tone. Just straight. Then we can have some different accents in there. So more of the backbeat accent. Or we could accent more on the 4th 16th note of the second group of 4. then we could start to bring some of the bass notes away from the open tone into the middle, so we get more of a actually more of a shape of a South Indian folk groove, to be honest. So I'm not doing any glissando with that, so if I start to bring some glissando in, it might get a little bit more interesting. Still the same right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left fingering. Then we can look at the double paradiddle. Right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's, you know, it's a useful way to get some kind of non-Indian grooves, I would say. But because we get a lot of this doubles with the 3-fingered unit and the 1-fingered unit, it still can lead to a lot of Indian sounding things. But this is a very this is kind of like a Western approach to the drum, if you like, employing different drum rudiments. Of course, you can go through any sort of symmetrical stickings just to show you how some simple stickings can work. I'm just playing that double paradiddle at a fairly slow tempo, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, and it sounds great. It sounds great. You've got to bring the accents out, make some, voice it with touch, and it sounds pretty cool. The other thing I just want to touch on briefly is the concept of tully and cully. So I'm not going to go in depth about that because it's a big subject, and I'll cover it in another video somewhere. Tully and cully is really a North Indian term. It means like empty and full sections, and the way that translates on the tabla, for example, is that it means that the stressed and unstressed, or empty and full, or however you want to think of it, the unstressed sections of a time cycle don't have any open bass tones in it, like on the tabla. So normally, for a lot of grooves, there are some exceptions, but generally speaking, that's the first half of the second half. And so the thing that I find very useful with that as a concept, and to make rhythms a little bit more lyrical and over a longer phraseology, is to employ the idea of tully and cully, or stressed and unstressed, and take the bass drum out of rhythms. So even if it's a straightforward Kanjira rhythm, for example, and obviously it works great on drum set, but even if it's a straightforward Kanjira rhythm, let's say, we've got so that's obviously over two quarter notes. So if you employ a tali-kali concept to that, then the first part of the second part won't have any open bass drum in it, and then you kind of get like a different kind of feel to it. And similarly, you could then make that over a longer. This will work with all of the grooves that we've covered and worked so far. Obviously not the core voice and the mathematics of it, but for the groove-based stuff, let's say you make that twice as long. So it could just give a lot more breathing space to a groove. It's a pretty cool way to just give a little bit more lyricism over a groove that lasts a little bit longer, rather than just having this almost like cyclic, which is great, can be great, but if you can expand that out. So you get the idea, and we can, employ that with all of the rhythms and the different stuff we've looked at. So that's all for now. Please do like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon for the next lesson on this absolutely amazing instrument.